Alex Jones is a good and decent man. He's a God-fearing Christian. He's done more for this movement than perhaps anyone you can name. And right now, he needs our support. There's a place at the InfoWars store where you can go just to make a contribution. If you're not in the market for a book or one of his great products, there's a link where you can just send.
That was Roger Stone begging for Trumpers to support Alex Jones in the wake of a Texas jury ordering the conspiracy theorists to pay more than $45 million in punitive damages, all for denying that the Sandy Hook mass shooting happened. Now, while that sounds like a very solid number, unfortunately, the Sandy Hook parents may not see anywhere near that amount. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. On Friday, a Texas jury decided that Alex Jones should pay $45.2 million in punitive damages to the parents of a child murdered in the Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre. Now, this comes a day after that same jury determined that Jones should pay $4.1 million in economic damages, largely for pain and suffering brought by claiming years of the nation's deadliest school shooting being a hoax, a false flag. Now, that $49.3 million is far less than the $150 million that the family had sought from the jury in that case. But it's the first time Jones has ever been held liable for lying about Sandy Hook. While the jury indeed sent a message by awarding punitive damages that are nearly 9 times the amount of the economic damages, it doesn't mean that the Sandy Hook parents will be walking away with anything near the $50 million. And here are the reasons why. First, Texas caps punitive damages in a civil case. According to Section 41.008 of the Texas Civil Practice Code, punitive damages may not exceed an amount equal to the greater of 2 times the amount of economic damages plus an amount equal to any non-economic damages found by the jury, not to exceed $750,000 or $200,000. Now, I've not seen how the jury apportioned the $4.1 million verdict in terms of whether the jury allocated the damages as being economic in terms of loss for like hiring personal security, or allocated them as non-economic losses such as pain and suffering. Even so, even without having seen that information, there is a good chance that the jury awarded most, if not all, of the $4.1 million as non-economic damages in terms of pain and suffering. And that means that the punitive damages would ultimately be capped around that $750,000 maximum, which is a bummer. Basically, it's Texas legislature saying they're unwilling to punish corporations and individuals beyond a certain amount, and it's an absolute joke. But there's a good chance that the parents may see that what would be a total of about $5 million with the $750 plus the $4.1 million. And let's talk about why. Even though Jones testified that anything over $2 million would break him, and he also filed InfoWars' parent company and the subsidiaries for bankruptcy, we know that Jones has a far more amount of money than he's claiming. This is what we know per the AP. An economist testified Friday that Jones and the company are worth up to $270 million. Records show that Jones withdrew $62 million for himself in 2021 when default judgments were issued in lawsuits against him. This all seems to suggest that even if Jones has $0 in his bank account, he has the money somewhere. And I don't think the court's going to let him try to hide it, particularly given the antics that he engaged in over the course of this trial that got him sanctioned several times. To note, the judge said that she'll be revisiting Jones's behavior very soon. Let's talk about that in terms of what do you think is going to go down? Do you think he's going to face contempt charges or maybe perjury charges? Or even so, maybe sanctions? Either way, I think the judge is going to give it to him. You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.